Genesis 5, verse 1 and verse 3. I'll show you something. When God created human beings, he made them to be like who? Verse 3. When Adam was 130 years old, he became the father of a son who was just like who? The man that God created was like who? God's image. At this point, man had fallen. The man that he reproduced was what? The original stock had been corrupted from the head. The water was poisoned not along the pipe. It was poisoned inside the tank. So after man sinned, man started reproducing other men in his very image. So this was fallen, rebellious, dysfunctional man reproducing other fallen, rebellious, dysfunctional humans. In manufacturing process, what you do is you make the first prototype and then you replicate other versions under it. Adam was the mold, the prototype. When the devil came to attack the human race, he didn't attack the product of man. He went to the head. Because if Adam had fallen after he had given birth to children, there will be two races. There will be the perfect race and there will be the imperfect race. But even Abel, that was a good man, was a product of what? A faulty mold. So with God, good men don't count. Because you can be good, but you're still a product of what? A faulty process. That is why no matter how good a man is, give him time, he will soon behave to show he's a product of Adam. That is why the man is a philanthropist on one hand, but the pedophile on the other hand. That is why Hitler stood up and killed 6 million people. Crazy. That is why a governor can stand and steal 2 trillion naira. What are you doing with it? That is why the man was the one that paid for the church land, but beat his wife and strangled her to death. That is why our politicians leave the church as church members, get elected and join a cult. Why? Because they are afraid the God that brought them there might not keep them. So they need to get a call to consolidate. That is why a man goes on a raping spree to rape 2-year-old children and is keeping a journal. What is wrong with him? Depravity in the human nature, you can't explain it. You can't describe a human being as good. We can have pockets of virtues here and there, but deep down in us flows a corrupted evil well. Why? We are product of a faulty production process. Not faulty by design, but the devil came and corrupted the source. When Jesus came, he came to bring back a possibility of man re-entering the fullness of that image of God. That is why the whole preoccupation of Christianity is to bring man back to a place where he grows into the fullness of the stature of the image of God. So in your place of work, when people are sick, you see there's a girl, let's go and call her, let her pray. Why? Because you exude Jesus. You exude Jesus. It is possible.